So good morning students. After solving exercise 7a, now we are going to start our exercise 7b. So I hope you have already solved all the questions of 7a because I have already explained all the question in our previous video. I hope you have watched. And in exercise 7b, you can see your first question is given: convert each of the following into a fraction in its simplest form. So you have to convert each fraction in its simplest form. So how will you solve? So here you can see that 0.9 or 0.9 is given. So you can also say this 0.9 or you can write it 0.9. There's no problem. So here you can see that we have 0.9. I have already told you that if only one number is given after point, so you have to write it like 9 upon 10. Okay, if only after only one number is given. So all the question are same here, 6 upon 10, because one number is given after point. Here after point two number are given, it means we have to increase 20 in denominator, and 8 upon 100 is the answer, but the answer is 8 upon 100 for one thing more: both number are even number, so you have to cut both number by 2. 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10. So this is the second answer, and we have to cut these number by 2 again. 2 2 ja 4 and 2 2 ja 4, 2 5 ja 10. So 2 upon 25 is the last answer, because this number cannot be cutted by any number. So this is how you will solve this question. Rest of all the question are same. So I hope you can solve these questions. Here the 0.053 is given, so because after 0.3 number are given, you have to write it 53 upon 1000. So you can solve this question. So after solving these question, you can see in question number 9, which is given: convert each of the following as a mixed fraction. So this decimal number is given and you have to convert it into mixed fraction. So how will you convert in mixed fraction? We are going to read here. So here you can see that 6.4 is given. After 0.1 number is given, so you have to write it like 64 upon 10. Now point is gone because 10 is a denominator. Now you have to convert it into simplest form, because both are even, so both can be cutted by 2. So all you know that 2, one second. Okay, all you know that 2 3 ja 6 and 2 2 ja 4. Okay, and 2 5 ja 10 here. So 32 upon 5 is left here. So now after dividing these numbers, you can convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. All of you know how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction, so I'm not explaining here. So after solving these questions, you can see that second question 16.5 is given. The method is same. First we have to convert it into fraction form, then you have to convert it into simplest form. After dividing, you can convert it into mixed fraction, because this is improper fraction. So in all the question you have to do the same thing. Here you have to convert it into fraction form, then simplest form, then you have to convert it into mixed fraction. So after solving this question, we'll go further, and our next question is: convert each of the following into a decimal. So this is the simplest question, because the question is saying convert all the following. This is the simplest question, because the question is saying we have to convert these fraction into decimal. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to write like this directly. 23 upon 10 is given. I have already told you, if this form of fraction is given, 10 is given, it means we have to mention the point before one number. So the answer is 2.3. You can directly write it. 20 is given, it means you have to mention the point before two number, means the answer is 1.67. So these questions are very simple. You have to convert it into decimal point number. Okay, so till question 21, all the questions are same, means it is up to the 0. How many zeros are given, you can write it into decimal number. So here 25 upon 4 is given. So how will you convert it into decimal, you have to divide these number, you will get the answer 6.25. So these are simple. Here you have to convert it into improper fraction because mixed fraction is given. So 5 3 are 15, 15 plus 3 18, 18 upon 5, and after the division you can find out the answer. So all the questions are very simple, so I don't have to explain this question. You have to first convert this question, this fraction into simplest form, then you have to divide, and after the division you can find out the answer. So now these questions are same. Now we'll go to question number 33. Using decimal, express 8 kg 640 gram into kilogram, 9 kg 37 gram into kilogram, and 6 kg 8 gram into kilogram. So you have to add these number. How will you add these number? I think most of the students know how to add or convert into kilogram. Suppose in this question you can see 8 kg and 640 gram are given separate in kilogram and gram. You have to convert it into kilogram. So first you have to write it like this, then you can write it like 8 kg, and you can directly convert it into kilogram by dividing this number by 1000. So this is of class 4th question, so I don't have to explain much. So after dividing you will get the answer 0.640 because 3 0 are given, so it means you have to mention the point before 3 numbers. So it is also converted into kilogram. Now after adding you can get the answer. Now here you have to convert it gram into kilogram, so we have to divide it by 1000. You will get the answer 0.037. After adding you can solve the question. Now third question is 34 number. Using decimal, express 4 kilometer 365 meter into kilometer. So these are the next question, but these are simple, so I don't have to explain this question. I think you have to convert kilometer meter into kilometer, then kilometer meter into, in all the question you have to convert these number into kilometer. Okay, so in 35 number question, you can open your book. In 35 number question, using decimal, 15 kg and 850 gram into kilogram, means these questions are of class 4, so I don't have to explain this question. You can solve this question. If you are having any problem, then you can ask in doubt group.